Today I have a dual 1249 that's got some problems with the automatic operation. Namely, it's not dropping the tone arm properly on the record and not picking it up at the end. Let's see what's causing the problem on this one. Okay, let's just check this unit out. Gotta turn on the power here. Notice that the speed is set for 45, so it should move the arm all the way over to the middle of the record for a 45 RPM record. And you'll notice it's only going to move it about, to there and stop. That's our problem. Now, for those with a keen eye, you may have already seen what happened. I didn't notice it at the time because I wasn't looking at it, but I'm not going to tell you guys what it is, but the symptom, if you notice something, you'll see what I ended up finding out. But I'm not going to tell you what it is at this point. Yeah, I know it's on 45. It's not moving. The arm should have moved over to like the 7-inch position, and it didn't. So I got another 1249 here that's got an automatic problem with it. I will give you a clue. Watch the back of the tone arm when it goes to lift the arm up. Watch. See? It just moved. That tone arm just moved ever so slightly. There's where the problem is, but I didn't see it at this point. Now watch it again. This time it's not going to do it. You know, it didn't wiggle that time, but the first time it twisted ever so slightly. And that's the clue. If you see this problem. Watch it again. Watch the part that looks like a big C. Watch. There, see? It just moved slightly. So the arm's not moving over far enough. And typically, the cause of that is the little foot called the stupid pimple on the bottom. Let's just take a look underneath the unit. I'll take the platter off of here for now. So this is the control arm that moves back and forth. This is what moves the arm back and forth. This control arm makes contact with the little rubber foot here and provides friction. So when the control arm moves back and forth, this moves the arm, and the arm is not moving. So typically it means that this little foot is worn out. The stupid pimple, or whatever they call this silly thing. It's a little rubber piece. Let's just turn it on. As you can see, it's moving, but the arm is not. Might help if I unlock it. Try that again. See? It's not moving. The arm should be moving over like that. It's not moving because, more than likely, the stupid pimple is worn out. This pops out by just pressing it down. It slides out like that. And the grease is not dried up on this. This one's been redone. But here's the little piece I'm talking about. That little rubber piece there. That's what provides the friction. So that's what provides the friction to the control arm. This is a rough surface here, so that as this moves, it should move the arm back and forth. But what can happen is the rubber wears down on here, and over time it just starts to slip. We can take this unit out here. This just unscrews. I don't know if it's adjustable or not on there. I don't think so, but we'll just take this off and take a look at it. Grease is dried up on this too. That grease is dried up on this piece big time. Yeah, this is all gummed up. Get some cleaner on there and clean that one up. That's a little better. I think it's still, there's not enough clearance, you see. When it lifts up, it has to lift up the stupor pimple, and it doesn't have enough clearance to do that. So to change the steer pimple, steer pimple. We're going to release the control arm by pressing it down, and we're going to replace this little piece here. This is the new one. You'll notice the difference if we take a look at the two of them. There, see, this one sits much higher than the other one. The other one was worn out, and this one was shot. Oops. So let's put the control arm back on. Okay, let's test it by hand. Got it set for a 7-inch record. And for 33 size. Okay, what's going on now? Okay, well, it's close. It's going one way, but not the other. So I'm staring at this thing. Why is this not working? I noticed that the tone arm feels a little bit loose. There's a A little play here. On the bottom there is a screw that holds the tone arm in place. It's right here. You guys can't see it because it's underneath this arm. There's a little screw right here that's got a little E-clip on it. You can see it right there. No more play in the tone arm. You think it's going to work? It's on 45 RPM size now. .33 size. Don't check the tone arm if it's loose. If your automatic arm is not moving properly, check that screw on the bottom here. This one right there. It's right below this the spring for the, maybe I can move that out of the way if I adjust the, there we go. This is the screw right here. That had backed its way off. That is the tone arm fixing screw. And what was happening was it was loose and it was allowing play. So when the automatic mechanism picked up, of course, this plate was shifting and taking pressure off the stupor pimple. Interesting trouble. Oh well. He's got a new stupor pimple in there anyway because the other one was worn. You can see here if I put my screwdriver in here, you'll see it was actually coming through the top. You can see right there. You see the little pin was actually poking its way through right where the screwdriver tip is. So this one was worn, so it needed a new stupor pimple anyway. But yeah, interesting. We have to adjust the drop on this one. Now the tone arm is tight. It's probably been getting loose for a while and been going out of adjustment, so to adjust where this thing drops. Almost. A little bit more, I think. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Perfect. that works, and we'll just test the pickup at the end of the record. Make sure that that's working. And it should stop. And if we switch this to infinite playback, it should play the record over and over. Oh no! I have to. Oh, that's the key. That's the lift adjustment here. I thought for a minute I was going to have to take it apart again, but there we go. Now we can adjust that. This will affect how much we lift. Let's put the right amount of, we'll put the correct amount of weight on the stylus. It's down at like 1 gram, or less than 1 gram. Okay. Put it over right here. Should pick up and start over. Just like that. So we'll stop it and send this one on its way. So if you got one of these units that is behaving like it was not working correctly, yes, the stupor pimple can cause it, and in this case I've changed it just because the owner of it had some spares, and this is a table that he wants to keep, and the other one, as I showed you, it was worn. Like the little metal pin was almost all the way through it. You can see it. So we changed that out, but make sure, check to see whether there's any play here on the tone arm. You see there's no play now. That had quite a bit of play on it before, because the screw that holds it down had, for whatever reason, worked its way loose over the years and caused the tone arm to become loose. And what was happening is, as the control arm was lifting, it was actually lifting the arm up slightly and not having enough friction on the control cam, or the control lever, and the stupor pimple. So that was that one solved. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one real soon. Bye for now.